the national championship. The Florida Gators have won the Southeastern Conference Championship. GatorZone is brought to you by Wells Fargo, proud partner of the Florida Gators.
Well, here we are, the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium for another episode of GatorZone. Jeff Cardozo here with you, sitting in for Megan, Gareth Gutierrez, and we're about to have a whole lot of fun over the next hour talking about Florida Gator athletics. And Saturday, inside the Swamp for the spring game was a heck of a lot of fun right here on the Gator Walk, the north end zone. All the people wearing orange and blue lined up, and they saw a whole lot of points for an awesome Saturday.
Yeah, a lot of offense. I didn't get a chance to see it. You had a front row seat for the game, so you got to take it all in. But the guys that really had a front row seat, the coaching staff, and we mic'd some of them up during spring practice, which helped lead to all that offense. So let's look at the best of mic'd up from spring practice.
I'm in the same spot every day. Every day. Got a little juice in the cup for you? Bam! Get the juice in the cup, pound it down. Big guys like TJ, they want to taste it a little more, not just wet their lips. Gotta go!
Listen up. Hey, make sure we get the mind right. Not going through the motions of practice, not out here just to practice and get it done. You're out here to get better.
I need that flat line today, CJ. That flat line. We just steady.
CJ, how much juice you got today? Your meter's like on E right now. Huh? My meter's about to break. It's going past F. Filled up. Boom. Flags! We gotta go, flag! Gotta go, baby! On the hop, on the hop!
Rotate! Big step. Gain ground with that first step. Gain. Get a lot of big steps.
Boom.
Now you look for their ability to speed here and then be powerful and be able to move with power, you know what I mean? Not tipping.
What they struggle at times is they don't know how to engage the core.
Yeah, really both groups. That's
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever we need to do to increase core power.
Always know what you're gonna do with your hands and feet before the ball snap, okay? So when you get up there, have a plan. Don't, oh, the ball snap, oh, what was I gonna do? Set, hut, boom. Now we're working lateral punch, open back up. There you go.
It's a great day to get better. Ooh, he got his headphones on like he cool today. Okay, check him out.
Hey, quick hands, quick feet. The faster I get it in his belly, the longer I ride, the easier it is to read. Make him make a decision.
Let's try to get that on. Try to get that on. Not bad. On the double move, try to get it.
Let me see. Hold on. Squeeze my hand. Squeeze my hand. Okay. Making sure they work.
Hey, it feels so good out here, man. You gotta love this. Just sit back and just embrace it.
What?
Cannot get moved on a double team up front. Hey, you can't be back here. Pin him right there on the line of scrimmage. Don't just do your job, dominate. Think of this. He's 1, 2, 3, hits throw. So anything longer than 2.5 seconds, the ball's being thrown. So you have to be open in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. Let them know. They real. It's real. You get better or worse each day. It's life. It's life.
Touchdown.
You good?
I'm good. That was better. What you got to do is just sit there and know it. I can't walk off the field and say, okay, I was okay with today. Let's worry about tomorrow. I got to know today before I go worry about tomorrow.
There's a lot more sports that have to go on and conclude before we get to the fall with the new fall football season. But I, for one, I'm ready for it.
Well, I'm ready too, but there's still a lot of really good sports right now. So we're going to talk about one that just won a pretty little championship right after the break.
GatorZone is brought to you by Wells Fargo, proud partner of the Florida Gators, and by Gatorade Thirst Quencher, the proven sports fuel.
Welcome back to GatorZone. Like you said, Jeff, we're out here at tennis, and the men's tennis team, 2019 SEC champions. They won a share of it a little while ago, and then they beat South Carolina and won the whole thing outright.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a year watching those guys, and a big reason for that is because you got to go get some really good players, and Florida got a good one in freshman Sam Riffice. He came from Orlando, the #2 player in all of the country, and he wanted to be a Florida Gator, and guess what? Thanks goodness he did.
Freshman Sam Riffice has grown up loving the game of tennis. This was supported and made fun by his memories with his mom.
I've been playing tennis since I was about 3 or 4, and I grew up on the court with my mom. She was teaching for a long time, and she was my first coach, and I still work with her a lot whenever I'm home. I've always enjoyed working with her and hitting with her, and I mean, it's fun out there. It's not really work when I'm with my mom. It's so much fun.
Sam's tennis career began at an early age and gave him the opportunity to travel internationally, competing in various tournaments and matches. This made Riffice a valuable addition to this Florida team.
I was really lucky. I got to play in like Wimbledon, Roland Garros, French Open, and I traveled a lot through Europe and South America. And spending a lot of time by myself kind of helped me build resilience and problem solving and things like that. That's some of the things that I hope I can bring to the program, just some of my experiences that I've been lucky enough to have.
Coming into his collegiate career as the #2 ranked recruit in the country, Riffice had plenty of schools to choose from. But it was Florida's coaches and athletes that made it the best option.
The school is amazing. Everything I could possibly ask for, they provide for us, and everything's top of the line. And the coaches here, Coach Shelton, Coach Stubb, Coach Perlman, they're all terrific coaches. And I mean, the guys on the team, I was really lucky to be able to come here. I've learned a lot from them, especially from Coach Shelton, being as he played at such a high level himself. Just a lot of strategy things, just kind of mental, how I should act on the court. They emphasize a lot on professionalism and kind of having the look of like an athlete. So they make us match, and we're always like, we always have to shave and things like that. So they really hold us accountable.
Sam Riffice is the first freshman captain ever nominated by the coaching staff during Brian Shelton's tenure at Florida. Leading the team alongside sophomore co-captain Oliver Crawford is a responsibility Riffice does not take lightly.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. I really, the other captain, Oliver, me and him, we really wanted to work together and kind of help the team and lead them. And I mean, I'm really grateful for the coaches for nominating me one of the captains. And I think me and Oliver can do a great job leading the team. I know, like, coming in as a freshman, I kind of had to earn everyone's respect. Just leading by example, I just try to work hard each day, just try to have a good attitude.
He's managed to step up and pretty quickly and lead these guys in the right direction. He's got a lot of experience in the tennis world, so I think he knows what it takes to be a leader.
Coming into his freshman season, Riffice has big goals for himself and also for the Florida Gators.
One of my big goals is hopefully become All-American and make the NCAA tournament, and then just do whatever it takes for the team to win. Just whatever I can to help the guys. I mean, being a Gator is one of the best programs in the country for sure, and I really wanted to be a part of that. And hopefully they've never won a national title for tennis, and hopefully helping the team try to bring one to the school.
Coach Brian Shelton expects that Sam's additions both on and off the court will make a great impact during the 2019 season. For GatorZone, I'm Katie Lake.
Thank you, Katie. And Sam will be a big part of the men's team as they go into the postseason and chase their first ever national championship.
How sweet would that be? Well, we know about championships and national championships. On the women's side, 7 national titles for them over the years, and the first one 1992. So it's just been absolute dominance. So why wouldn't you want to come here? That's what Marley Zane did. She came all the way from Texas, where she was the Class 6A singles champ, and we're happy she's a Gator.
Freshman Marley Zane grew up in Sugar Land, Texas, where she was the 2018 All-Greater Houston Girls Tennis Players of the Year and won multiple titles. When it came time to find the right school for her, she had no idea she was going to be a Florida Gator.
Florida kind of came into the picture for me like a little bit later, and it was in the back of my head, like I thought I was going to go to another school, but when I came here, I just felt like I belonged or something. Like I loved the atmosphere of the football game and the whole city coming together, and I just thought the way that they kind of celebrate sports here is super special. And obviously Roe and DB have a reputation of being the greatest coaches, so I thought that would be really good for my tennis, and I really like the girls, so it all kind of just clicked for me, and I was like, yeah, I think this is where I want to go.
Zane was the youngest of 3 sisters who had collegiate careers in tennis. She always looked up to them and strived to accomplish the same goals they did.
My closest sister is 6 years older than me, and then it's 12 and 10 years older than me. So I think they might have had some rivalries, but I was pretty late down the line. I think having older sisters that played it kind of just made me more like motivated because they had such high accomplishments and stuff, just going to like really good schools and playing college level. So I felt like it was always like the goal.
Though Zane has only been at Florida a short time, she has already adjusted to the Gator standard.
In the fall, I kind of struggled a bit because I felt like I was putting in the work, doing everything right, and I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted. So I think going into Vegas, I just kind of just played and didn't really think that much and came out with a good result. Everything just kind of clicked for me. So it's a huge confidence boost just because like as a freshman, I see all of these like upperclassmen doing so well and like playing high in the lines, and I didn't really, like I knew I could get there, but I didn't think I would get there now. So I think it was a good confidence boost for me. And
Zane was named to the UTSA Junior Leadership Team, which recognizes junior tennis players who show leadership, sportsmanship, and character on and off the court. Though Zane has earned this prestigious honor, she looks up to many of her older teammates and is learning more and more every day on what it takes to be a leader.
So Cart and V, just because they've been through a season, you know, they know how everything works, like the ins and outs of like the season, how to be more like encouraging of your teammates and cheer them on, and all the things that you wouldn't really do as an individual when juniors and stuff. So I think for a bunch of us on the team, it's a learning curve to be on a team environment. So I think Cart and V have done a really good job of helping us and kind of guiding us to get there.
Zane has been an asset to Florida this season, and her team is excited to see what she brings to the plate over her next 3 years here. For GatorZone, I'm Natalie Morrison.
Thank you, Natalie, and good luck to Marley and the women's team as they enter their postseason run.
Yeah, postseasons are always fun, and we're going to have some fun as well because we are heading over to the basketball facility. I'm going to push Gareth around, show him what I got, and we're going to talk some hoops right after this.
GatorZone is brought to you by Wells Fargo, proud partner of the Florida Gators, and by Gatorade Thirst Quencher, the proven sports fuel.
Hey everybody, welcome back to GatorZone. Jeff and Gareth now inside the women's basketball practice facility where there's a couple of freshman women basketball players. They got to bond. They lived together their freshman year, and that's always a fun part about being a student athlete. You meet people from all over the place, and one of the guys I live with, he was in my wedding. That's how close we got. So Manu and Christina got to give us a little tour of their digs.
That's right, Megan's not with us, but she was with them when she got to do a little MTV crib style tour of Keys, where they live.
Hey, welcome to our freshman crib. This is our living room. That's probably where Christina spent most of her time studying. And probably that's her second room as well, sometimes her second closet probably. And probably where I spend most of the time watching scary movies with Christina and Ari.
We hang out here a lot, and Manu plays the piano a lot.
So this is our kitchen. We don't cook that much right here, but Christina, go ahead.
Have a lot of Australian snacks around here. A lot of nice biscuits to make myself feel at home. A very healthy fridge at the moment. Very nice.
And this is my room. I don't do that much right here. It's just where I spend most of the time sleeping and resting for practice. And some of the times playing guitar and practicing. And this is my bathroom. I share the bathroom with Ari. And this is Christina's bathroom. She has her own.
In my little corner of the bathroom, this is all my perfumes. You know, you have to smell good all the time. It's really tough decision trying to choose which one for which occasion. This is my Central Perk mug. I'm a big Friends fan. I don't know, the last episode makes me cry all the time, so I don't think you can go wrong with that one. There's just too many, I can't pick a favorite. Funda Nakasoglu, she comes over and stays a lot, so there's a photo of me and her, and she has her own toothbrush as well. And now we'll go into my room. So this is my nice comfy bed, and that is my best friend Ruben. Goes with us everywhere on all our away trips. Have an Elvis bobblehead, you know. I have a poster of New York and Hawaii because they're my two favorite places I've visited. I'm kind of a zodiac freak, so I have all the lunar phases and constellations right here. This is my desk. Yeah, and then I just have photos of my friends and family all around my room, just to make it a home away from home.
Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy.
Now you don't have to go home, but you've got to get out of here. Bye.
Well, it's amazing how times have changed. You see the poster in there of Maya Moore, and back in the day I had one of Jordan like that. Also some Kramer from Seinfeld. So maybe they have like Game of Thrones or something like that. That's the cool stuff now. Well, really cool to have been a part of watching Stacey Nelson's career. One of the best softball players ever. She, of course, was a legend, and she had some legendary numbers, didn't she?
She did. 136 wins, over 1,100 strikeouts. A lot more numbers than that too, and now she has her name on the wall over at their brand new renovated facility.
Since mid-February, Gators fans have been enjoying the brand new look out at softball's Katie Seichel Presley Stadium. And now, one former Gator great has her name etched permanently and prominently in the Gators' newest athletic venue.
I'm still having trouble believing it, really, because it came as such a surprise when I got the news a few months ago. But it's such an honor. That is just strictly an honor, strictly an honor. And it just makes me think about ways that we can continue to give back to this program, because this program has given me so much, really, and just getting me thinking about how much I still owe back to it.
The dedication day represented an exciting moment for fans who will benefit from the awesome view of the game down the left field line in the plaza, and it's a great way to show support for one of the Gators' all-time greats.
1, 2, 3,
Though Nelson says the plaza is only part of the excitement for her about being in the new KSP Stadium.
This stadium it makes the jaw drop. I can't wait to get in and see the kind of nooks and crannies of it, but people have been calling it a cathedral, and I really understand that when you look at it. It is so impressive, and it looks like it's reaching straight up like towards the heavens. It's so beautiful.
After the ribbon cutting, Nelson got to take a first-hand look at the rest of the new digs the Gators now call home.
Look at all the trophies. Yeah.
Nelson says she is excited to have her name fixed to a stadium that will provide a home for future Gator greats, as well as an exciting atmosphere for Gator fans for years to come. For GatorZone, I'm Joe Prozac.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. And to put Stacey's career into perspective, I had one shutout as a pitcher. Stacey Nelson had 60. Can you believe that? 60 shutouts. Well, that would have made a ton of top plays back in the day. And when we come back, Gareth back there warming up says we're going to show you some top plays of our own.
The last couple of weeks, I've watched you make a top play on Megan, so it's my turn now. But what's that on your shirt right there? Oh! Ooh, normally it's Jeff with the top plays. Today it's me and these student athletes.
Today's top plays are brought to you by Nike.
Corey Acton now looking for his first hit. That is high in the air. deep to right. Is it deep enough? It is. Acton with his first home run of the year. It's a 3-run blast. And the Gators have completely opened up a can here in Baton Rouge. 9 of the last 10 Florida batters have faced 5+ pitches in their at-bats, and that one is touched deep to right field off the bat of Acton. Is it deep enough? It is. Back-to-back nights with a home run for Corey Acton after having 0 coming into this series.
Come on, freshman.
That may be it. That may be the shot.
That, Neil.
That is up about 12 rows in the diamond deck. So Corey Acton with 3 hits in the series, and they've all been home runs.
How about this? Acton coming into this weekend did not have a career home run. The freshman now has homered in every game this weekend for Florida.
Off speed, Lorenz drills it towards right with carry towards the wall. Laser beam, it's gone. And we are tied at 1. Solo shot for Amanda Lorenz, her 10th of the year.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit out towards right pretty well. Hardigan going back. Hardigan to the wall. Bye-bye baseball. A grand salami on an 0-2 hanger from Austin Langworthy. And Langworthy hits home run number 6. And just like that, the Gators lead at 5-1.
Just hung a curveball right down the inner portion, middle of the plate, and Langworthy just promptly drills that into right field.
Well, you got the best of me. I'm proud of you. I shouldn't have gotten fooled, but I guess it happens.
Looking at it again, I think it was a button that was on your shirt.
Oh.
No stain.
Ah. Well, at least that's a good thing. Well, hope you guys had a good time, just like we did. Plenty of things happening right now as the spring sports somewhat wind down, but plenty of time left to follow the Gators as always.
And you can follow the Gators on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You won't miss a minute of the action.
No, you certainly weren't. So today, he was my partner,
Gareth Gutierrez,
and the wonderful camera work of Autofocus. I am Jeff Cardozo. We'll see you guys next time.